Yesterday I was in the middle of eating breakfast and then I discovered that someone that we know bought Hamilton tickets in London. They couldn't go to the show. Do you know how fast I got my ass to central London? Now the show was starting in an hour and a half and I physically could not get there fast enough. Like the trains would not permit it. There was just no way that that was logistically possible. We called to make sure that I could do this, but I came to the show an hour late. I was panting when I got there getting off the tube. When there was a break and people were applauding, I had to like get to the center row. I felt so obnoxious, but like, would you not do that as well? But that was so crazy. I had like the best day of my life. I had the best time. I love London so much. I feel like I shouldn't even say this because I never want to say anything negative about the performers. I genuinely loved it so much, but I do think that I like the New York City one that I went to years ago better. I think that this show took a lot more creative liberties with the characters, and what I mean by that is I'm really curious to hear your opinion, so let me know. They inflicted their voices differently or just sung some of the songs differently, and I feel like when you're such a Hamilton stan and you know every single word on that huge soundtrack, it's kind of hard when someone's singing it in a way that you don't, that's not the way. You know what I mean? I don't know. Am I being like a conservative or something? So sometimes I was kind of bummed when they would sing like one of my favorite lines in the entire show like in a completely different way, but I still loved it. Like they were so talented. I was thinking yesterday, like, do they do that in shows because they want to, you know, stand out? Like they don't want to stick to the status quo of the show. Oh my gosh, bless them. There were these older ladies sitting in front of me, 6 blonde. They were British older women sitting in front of me. It was so funny because for the intermission, and the one says to the rest of the group, she's like, "Did you understand a word that they were saying?" I didn't know a single thing that they're going on about. I thought that was so funny. But I was like, yeah, I think like a full song and rap, but also the way that they were taking like creative liberties, it was kind of hard to understand the words. Like the pronunciations were a little bit off, but obviously I already know what words they're saying. But like for someone who doesn't, I can imagine that that would be difficult. But like it was an amazing show. Don't get me wrong. I love Hamilton. Like they're in London performing Hamilton for a reason. They're incredible. But yeah, that was so dope.
Look around, how lucky we are to be alive right now.